the biggest question we want to put forward to you is, given the fact that there are people on the street struggling to breathe at times, and we've come from Delhi and we can vouch from that, should there really have been a match? Should that scheduling have been looked at in June when it was put together?
Well, it will have its impact for sure. I think you've seen it with high altitudes as well. Like you can actually as an athlete have to adapt to those kind of conditions. So surely here also it's a similar, different kind of a scenario, but similar kind of approach, I would say. Like you have to find a way of dealing with that, and you rightly said, like if breathing is an issue, imagine for a bowler to run in and bowl hard and recover again and go again, and for a batsman to run those quick singles and doubles, so that will take its toll for sure. I have personally never had the experience of playing under extreme conditions where, well, extreme conditions in terms of humidity, heat and all those kind of things were there, or extreme cold. But weather-wise and pollution-wise, I think I've personally never had any experience of dealing with it. So I'm a little short-sighted on that front. But I can say that when you play under extreme conditions, you got to find a way. I mean, that's something which goes without saying. Extreme heat, extreme cold, or humidity. You got to prepare yourself. You've seen in extreme heat people hydrating themselves, finding a way. You've seen in some of the test matches also that there used to be a towel around the cold towel around the neck to get the body temperature down. So you've seen it in the visuals there. The mask is possibly one of those one of those methods which they're using to cope up with the weather conditions.
Not that we want it to happen too often, but is this a marketing opportunity for someone to brand those masks?
Don't tell the BCCI that. Don't tell them that there's an opportunity to put a branding this thing on mask. But let me tell you something. When's Diwali 2020? It's on November 14th. When is Diwali 2021? It's on November 4th. Because it's a lunar calendar, you can sit down there and you can calculate every year when is Diwali. Not a problem at all. You can tell it 5 years ahead, 3 years ahead. Maybe it might be, you might get it wrong. It may be 15th instead of 16th, but you know where it is. What were they thinking?
3rd June, before India played their first World Cup match.
And the Delhi Marathon has been moved. They moved an event. You've seen a situation.
By a month.
By a month. You've seen an event which has been moved. You have no shortage of grounds in this country. Give Delhi a match later. Give Delhi a match on a different cycle. Why are you giving Delhi, North India, anywhere in this part of the world other than Chandigarh, because the wind comes down? There's no point giving a match in this part of the world. And I just don't seem to understand it, because this is a solvable problem. There are many problems in India which are unsolvable. This is a solvable problem, and that's my only problem.
The same reason why you wouldn't maybe hold a match in Chennai during the retreating monsoons, etc., etc. There was a time Cuttack was about to hold a match. There was a cyclone a week earlier, and everyone said, listen, 3 centres put their hand up, can we change it? But the Orissa Cricket Association said, no, it's ours. We don't know when we'll get another match. We have
there is a reason for that. So all these matches go in rotations.
Yeah.
So once you miss the opportunity to host a game, you have to wait that extra long to get a next match. So I think there has to be some consensus around
you have
that,
to make a rule against
where
that,
if you attain some kind of flexibility around that, where I'm sure Saurav must be apt in kind of understanding and changing those finer things. I think the main reason has been that. The main reason has been the scheduling of all these matches. All the associations get turns, and once you miss that turn, you go at the back of the queue, and then you have to wait for those 2 years. If you see all the smaller venues, they get match every 2 years. So that's a long wait for anyone to take such a risk of missing a match.
We just saw what
the
new
absolutely.
BCCI president
I saw
said.
what the BCCI president said, and exactly, my point is exactly that. All now BCCI has to do is to make a rule saying, look, for any reason, if you have to postpone a match because of weather conditions and all, because we can't tell when the cycle is coming, you can do that. You will move to the next place in the queue. Make it for that, because you're right. If I'm a federation, I will just say, if I'm a state association, I'll just say, yaar, match to karwa de yaar. Because my ticketing depends on it, my everything in town depends on it. Chief Minister साहब आ रहे हैं मैच देखने के लिए, ये होने वाला है, वो होने वाला है. I understand their problem. So it's up to the BCCI and distinct
to give them the assurance.
To give them the assurance that, ठीक है, don't do a match now. We'll give you in the next cycle, and whoever's taking your place will be dropped out there. Look, today logistics can be done much easier. We have crews today in IPL who are moving 5-6 crews, they're doing 8 venues together here. It's not that difficult in the India of today. This is not 1996 ki bahut mushkil hota tha. You needed to get a plane from Russia to move the crews around. That's no longer the case.